Welcome everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com, and this is your StockWatch list for Wednesday, the 17th of January, 2018. We'll go ahead and get right into it. The SPY did kind of a reversal day today. We had gapped up this morning on the SPY, as you can see here on this intraday chart. We gapped up and we continued up, and then we reversed and closed down here at the lows, and here it is on the daily chart. But we still held above the 5 EMA here, still above the 10 and the other moving averages, the fast moving averages there. IWM reversed from the highs also. Most of the markets did that reversal. The IWM, we caught the TZA today in the room, and we got long this one around 1087 on the name, and closed up here at 1041. So traders were on this TZA in my room, and we got a nice trade. We also got a nice MYSZ gave us a couple of nice trades. The first one was over this, and we're looking at the daily chart, but I'll go here and look at the intraday chart. First trade on this MYSZ was over this 245 area here, and we got a nice pop up to about 275. And then I recalled it again and said if it gets over this 275, 276 area, we might get a continuation move because we were selling into this strength up here, and then it popped up to 290. So two nice trades there. One that I missed, RCON, and the reason I missed it was because my trading platform, my level 2 got messed up, and so while I was dealing with that, I wasn't calling RCON, but this would have been the trade of the day, and just had to miss it because of my platform issues. My TC2000 charts were acting weird, and then my level 2 was acting weird also. So I had to reboot everything, and by the time I got back, RCON had gotten over 305 here. It had popped this morning, RCON. It pulled back, and we were watching it, and I got over 305, but I never got to make the call because I was busy doing that. But that would have been nice. Big, nice move there in RCON. But not too bad. We ended up green for the day. I had an okay day, not a great day. I've had better days for day trading, but it was an okay day. MYSZ doing its job and giving us some good trades there. Here's the news that came out after the bell, and this is courtesy of the trade exchange. HTGM, they announced a offering here, public offering on HTGM. So that stock sold off in the after hours. Also, CSX came out with earnings, stock selling off even after their conference call. No bounce in that one. They had an earnings per share beat, but to no avail, even with the conference call on CSX. GNCA had some news. That stock sold off in the after hours, also on an offering. NTNX also an offering, so it was kind of offering after offering in the after hours. NTNX down in the after hours. Also BGNE. They announced an offering also, BGNE, and that one was down also. Let's see, it was a 650 million secondary there for BGNE. Kodak, coming from CoinDesk, break over stock zero, says it plans to allow trading in Kodak coin. So let's take a look at Kodak. Really not much reaction. After hours tonight, Bitcoin, it did break 9,000 on Bitcoin. And so that is down in the after hours on Bitcoin. Broke below 10,000. I think it's trading back over 10,000 now, though. IBKR, Interactive Brokers. This stock moving down after their earnings per share of minus 2 cents on Interactive Brokers. Just scrolling through quickly. I want to keep this video to the short side. On the shortish length side, Celgene may be going after Juno. JUNO, sorry. Big pop up $20 from the closing price here, over $20 on Juno on that Celgene in talks to acquire. Juno, we're circulating, not sure if it's true or not. And then here's the reaction in Celgene as that one moves down. EXEL was halted, news pending. And then Ford also came out with guidance on their earnings for 2018 after the bell. Ford selling off on that guidance. And so Ford moving down. Let me check out EXEL. So the stock popped, then pulled back. Excelis and Ipsen announced phase 3 trial results, and I won't even begin to read all this to you, but was announced phase 3 trial results for that, and so the stock popped and then sold right off on EXEL. Like I said, Ford was moving down. Bitcoin was moving down below 10,000 in the after hours tonight. Let's see if there was anything else. There were some offerings, like I mentioned, and I think that was about it. Oh, XON had an offering also. XON, an offering, so that stock sold off in the after hours too. And I think that's pretty much it for the offerings after the bell, but HTGM and quite a few offerings there after the bell. All right, let's get out of that and go right into some of the action for call option activity. And this is a nice mailing by the Trade Exchange. They send it out each night, and I get that. And so some call activity: TER, CNX, OSIS, OCN, KMI, CY, GPK, and PVG, all call option, unusual call activity. To the put side, we had HYG. So that's some of your call and put activity. Your calendar, nifty calendar by the Trade Exchange. I know it sounds like I'm doing an ad for the Trade Exchange, but this is a really good tool that I love to use. Because I can just go here and I can tell you the earnings for tomorrow. Before the bell, Bank America, FAST, Goldman Sachs, and USB will be reporting earnings before the bell tomorrow on the 17th. Then after the bell, we have Alcoa, HBHC, KMI, SLM, and NVEC all reporting earnings after the bell, and that's for Wednesday. And then for the oil, for economic information, 9:15 industrial production at 9:15, MBA mortgage application at 10. We got some Fed speak going on tomorrow. Beige book at 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock housing numbers there. The Fed speak highlighted in red. The API crude oil data will be coming out at 4:30. Don't forget Thursday, the EIA oil numbers will be coming out at 11 o'clock because Monday was the holiday, so they shifted over to Thursday, and that'll be at 11, okay? So that's some of your earnings and economic information coming out for tomorrow. Take a quick look at the futures. It's about 619, 620 my time. Dow futures down 28, S&P futures down 3, NASDAQ futures down about 7 currently on the futures. So there's your update for the futures. And we'll go ahead and get into the watch list. We'll keep this one short tonight. The market changed a little bit, so we're going to have to be a little careful now with some swing trades. But BlackBerry actually held up pretty well today. BlackBerry, they're going to be in automated cars and whatnot. So that 1450 acting like resistance right now. Go ahead and get rid of this line and this one. And now I'll clear that up for you. So BlackBerry, basing under this 1450, we'll see. BLCM, after the takeover for Juno, There might be some biotechs that are moving up. So maybe this BLCM was kind of popping in the after hours. So I'll keep that one on watch. FCSC, small little name here, under $1, 3.4 million shares, was kind of turning the corner here. So we'll see. Not a favorite though. Gene, it seems a little bit stretched here. But we'll keep it on watch, see if there's a possible pullback and then an entry. Let me get rid of some of these lines here. I'll do some housekeeping while I'm making my video. So we'll see on Gene. Not a favorite. It's a very short list. Not many favorites out here. And swing trades, like I said, I'm going to be a little bit more careful now that we had that reversal in the market. General Motors, kind of pushed up today. Looking pretty good here, but like I said, after hours, Ford came out and was selling off on those guidance numbers. So GM also kind of was fading into the close here. So we'll see. HLF, not a bad looking daily chart, and kind of if you see this wedge here, consolidation, right? And breaking out of this wedge. So we'll see on HLF. HMNY, the CEO came on CNBC and he got the stock moving. The last time he was on Bloomberg, the stock sold off. Now I guess he cleaned up his act or whatnot, and he got the stock moving up. He must have said, the right things. I didn't hear the interview, so can't say for sure. But here was the close on HMNY Movie Pass. So closing above $8. So this one will be on watch. INPX, we actually traded this one in the room today. Called it over 43 cents and it ran up over to 54 cents. Nice percentage gain on INPX. And good volume came in it. So right over that 43, 44 spot for a nice pop. So this one will be on watch. ISIG, 1.5 million shares traded. Holding the 200 here, not a great chart, but we'll see on this one. Trading up at looks like $1.39 area maybe. So KL, a gold name, popping up, just under this $17 area on KL. Monster turning back up. MNST. Turning back up here, so it looks interesting. We'll see. MODN, spoke about this one on yesterday's video, broke out over that 16 spot that I mentioned and got up to 1660. So we'll see if this one wants to set up. MOSY, basing under $1.50 area. Let's see, how it sets up intraday for a possible break. 1.2 million shares. MYSZ, because it gave us really nice trades today, I'll keep this one on watch and showing strength. Not too much of a pullback here, so and here's the intraday chart where we got those nice trades, and then NCTY, nice pop today. We'll see how that sets up. NFEC, nice pop. Looks like $1.50 area is resistance right now. We'll see how this sets up intraday. All right. I just want to check some. I thought I saw Sun moving up today at one point. Yeah, it did pop today. Sun, 1.2 million shares. That $1.20 area is resistance. $1.25 for SUNW. So I'll have that one on watch also. PVG. Industrial metals turning up here, coming up off 1050. So we'll see. Volume was 3 million today on that one. RCON, I'll keep it on watch for tomorrow. Hopefully, that was the first time my charts and actually my level 2 went down at the same time. Both had issues, had to reboot, and then everything was fine. But, I'll have this one on watch again. Maybe I'll get an entry in it tomorrow. SSRM, silver stock popping, 3 million shares on SSRM. We'll see. TER, this one had options activity, trying to get up over that $46 level. And so we'll keep this one on watch. TER, VGZ, a small little gold name under $1 name, came up to the 200 SMA here. which is currently at 82 cents. So if this can clear that 200 SMA here, the green line you see here, maybe we get some continuation. Volume is very light in this stock, though, only 300,000 shares, but it is a gold stock, so we'll see. That's it for the watch list. We'll take a look at JNUG pushing up here. We had some traders get in this today in the room. Each morning at around 8:45, I go through a list of stocks. We go through the pre-market movers, and we do this every day in the room. We have a ritual, a routine that we go through, and we start that at 8:45 a.m. each morning. The room opens up at quarter to 7 in the morning, so they can get their audio news and see the trade idea scans fill up with what's moving. And then I come on the mic and we look for stocks that we're going to trade for that day. So it's really great teamwork in the room. Come check us out. For the first month, it's $44.95 if you'd like to try it. You get a full month with all the bells and whistles for $44.95. Just go to zozostockwatch.com, hit the join tab up on the top, and then that'll take you, if you'd like to join for a month, for that first month for new subscribers for $44.95.